What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dirt Road Soldier out here, man, enjoying another beautiful day in this thing we call life. Today we're gonna do something pretty cool. I think we're gonna do his pride and joy and my pride and joy, and stick around. I hope you like this one. All right, this is what we're talking about. His pride and joy is this 270, and my pride and joy is that 6.5 PRC. Now, this was my grandfather's rifle, and he killed lots of deer with it. And let's go over it. So, what do we got on the end of the barrel? He has nothing, no threads, nothing, just straight pipe. Me, I got a suppressor. I got a carbon barrel. My grandfather had a steel barrel. My grandfather had a wooden stock. As you can see, it still has the black tape on it, holding it together. Me, I have an MDT Hunt 26 chassis and a bipod. As you can see, I got to put this in a little rifle holder basically to hold it up because there is no bipod. This is a Mauser sporterized action and 270 Winchester. So it loads down through, oh, that's unsafe. It loads down through the chamber. And me, I have a drop box magazine that loads mine. My grandfather's rifle, it has set triggers in it. So one, you can set the trigger and have a very, very light trigger, or you can run the front trigger and it's like a two-stage trigger. Me, I have a two-stage trigger. I think it's a two-stage Timony trigger. The scopes are a lot different. Now that is, I think, a Weaver 4-power scope, straight 4, versus mine is a Mark V Leopold 3-18. So now I'm like packing binos and a spotting scope versus this. You needed binos basically if you're going to see further. So yeah, pretty cool deal. This was my grandfather's pride and joy here. He always talked so much about this rifle and how many deer he killed with it. He never was an elk hunter, but he was a mule deer hunter. Never did talk much about hunting elk, but this was what he hunted with. So we're just going to do a little test. I got a trigger gauge, and we're going to see how light the trigger is on his rifle, and we'll see how light it is on my rifle. So all right, we'll stick around, and then we'll see if this old rifle can hit paper at 100 yards. I haven't shot this thing since I was a kid, so we'll find out. I don't know. Think she'll come apart. The stock's got a few cracks in it and stuff, so I don't know. And plus, it don't have a brake on it, so it's going to be all kick for me. So compared to my rifle, now I have a suppressor and a bipod. My grandfather, I have to think about, you know, did he have to lean on a tree, lean on the ground, lean off of a rock to get support like we get with the front support of the bipod over there on my rifle. So let's see what happens. Let's do the trigger gauge test on it and see which trigger's lighter, and we'll go from there. All right, stay tuned. All right, we got the old Wheeler trigger pull scale. So let's see which trigger's lighter, mine or my grandfather's. And like I say, this is a two-stage trigger, so you can just pull the front one and it'll go off in a two-stage deal. So we'll just try it as a two-stage. That is 2.5 pounds. Let's see, let's do it again. So 2.5 pounds on the two-stage. Yeah, about 2.5 pounds. All right, let's try it on the single stage. So like I say, this is a set trigger. So you set it by pulling the rear, and then it sets the front, and it makes it so much lighter. So let's just see what it is Now, oh my God. It doesn't even register. No way. Oh, we got to set it. Wow. So the lowest this scale goes down to is 8 ounce, and yeah, it just barely moves. So it's right at 8 ounces. Let's try it again. We'll set it. Yeah, it didn't even move. So it's got to be, it might even be less. It might even be 6 ounces. My grandfather was shooting a 6 ounce trigger, 6 or 8 ounce in the 40s and 50s. Can you believe that? And here I am in 2025 shooting pretty much the same. That's pretty crazy. They liked light triggers too, like we like them today. All right, I go one more time. That's wild. Yeah, it's not even moving. The scale is not even moving. So it's lighter than what the wheeler will even go up to, or even show. Wow, that's light. Grandpa liked them light. No wonder he killed lots of deer. He didn't have much jerk. Well, I guess you got to have a lighter trigger because you don't have a barrel device on there, so mitigating your recoil and everything. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of might be kind of worried about shooting this thing. I don't know. We'll see if we can get it on paper, but we'll try my rifle now and see who is shooting the lighter trigger. All right, here we go. Safety's off. Barrel's clear. All right, it's going to be Grandpa, or is it going to be me? Oh, I think it's Grandpa. It's definitely Grandpa. I'm at about 1.5 pounds. Yep, about 1.25 pound there. Yeah, 1.5 pounds. So wow, my grandfather was running a lighter trigger than I am in 2025 back in the 1950s. That's wild. For hunting, that's all a hunting rifle. That's not shooting anything else. That's all a hunting rifle. And this could be used for hunting or maybe PRS or NRL. But definitely, wow, that's pretty cool. Let's see it again. Yeah, 1.5 pounds right there. I'm shooting a heavier trigger than my grandfather. All right, let's try and get it on paper and see what happens. All right, everybody, we got the rifle set back up. Got the spotting scope. We'll get hooked up, and we got the old Remington core locks. That's what we had. We didn't have all the ammo choices that we have today, but core locks, they work pretty decent. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. That is tough to see that 100-yard target down there with a 1-inch little orange dot on it. So I don't know if I can hit it or not. I'll be surprised if I hit paper, honestly. But let's get after it, see what happens. Well, like normal, my microphones got unhooked, so it didn't pick up any sound of me shooting here. So this was my grandfather's rifle shooting in the center. This is core lock bullets, and then that is me shooting on the left, and where the groups come together. So, all right, here we go. All right, which one has the lightest recoil here? That's the 6.5 PRC or the 270? Which one do you think? I think, oh, mama, that hurts. so bad. Oh, yeah, this is definitely not a rifle you shoot a lot during the day. My shoulder is still sore right now, so it hurt. What's up, guys? Well, my phone died out there and I didn't get the last video. It got too hot. It was about 92 degrees out today. It was quite warm. But anyways, was quite pleased with the old rifle. It shot actually pretty decent. Now, of course, those aren't great groups like I shot with the 6.5 PRC, but honestly, those aren't too bad. I mean, growing up, if you could hit a pie plate one time, you were able to hunt, we thought, as growing up as kids. But anyways, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have an old rifle like this, tell me what you think. So if you like this, stick around because we take this rifle out to distance, and I was actually pretty shocked about how great it shot. So stick around. I'll see you back in another week or so with a new video on this rifle too, and you might be shocked. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.